Greetings everyone. April 13th to currently 62 degrees Fahrenheit here in southeast Michigan, zone 6B. I will give you an update of my orchard. Beautiful skies today. We had a lot of rain for the last 2 days and very windy yesterday especially. So everything is starting to green up, all of these trees in the background, those maples. Let's start here again with honeyberries. They have been blooming for the last 2 weeks and they are still going strong. I should have plenty of honeyberries. My first tree to bloom in the orchard was Stark Sweet apricot. Here are my fig trees in ground, early Chicago, still no signs of growth. Pear trees getting ready. Aragancha. Alright, and here some of my fig trees that I had potted in the last week or so, and they're showing nice growth. Wanted to show you, oh, I see some movement there. My new bee house. I just placed this house a few days ago. I usually make my own bee house out of bamboo sticks, but this one also was made that way, and some wooden parts that were just drilled. Looks very nice, and it wasn't too expensive, about $10, maybe $15, and I found a perfect spot for it. You can see that it's underneath the roof line, so it's protected from the water, facing south, using my shed of my neighbor. And now I'm waiting for the mason bees to move in. Hopefully there will be plenty of them next season. And here's my orchard. Now about 50% less in size than what it used to be. It used to go all the way there to that shed. There were cherries there and I had to dig them out to make space for my fig trees. But here, first 2 rows are apples, 1 nectarine right there. Let's get closer and see the bloom. Unfortunately, the weather did not cooperate. The wind knocked down a lot of blossoms last night. And this apricot, well, it was at the end of blooming. A lot of those were also hit, these blooms, by frost. Usually by touching you can see which one's gonna hold. These are fine. If they're not gonna take, they're gonna just drop. Oh, I don't know if that was they look pretty good actually, so I should have plenty of apricots. I need to protect them from the squirrels. Squirrels love apricots, peaches, pears especially. I will show you how am I protecting them. Here is my Arctic J nectarine. Very beautiful showy bloom it has and large flowers. However, I can see that a lot of them were knocked down from yesterday's wind. But you can see still a very vibrant pink, kind of violet, darker than other peaches bloom. Still plenty. Very beautiful. My Alberta peach doesn't have as showy flowers like other peaches. The flowers are quite small, light pink. I do like this peach because it's very late, ripens in September. It doesn't match in quality, in flavor, the other peaches, but I like it for that reason, to extend the season. So this one was pruned hard. It was a large tree and one of the oldest. I have well, quite a few trees here. They were as old, 21 years. They were planted in 2003, maybe some in 2002. First year they were planted in a buckets. I wasn't sure where I'm gonna position my orchard, and then 2004 then were planted in ground. But it is a quite a large trunk there. And here is one of my favorites, Indian Free. Again, I see a lot of blossoms missing. Let's take a look. So they are lighter in color, more pink. Not so much violet. Still, it will be a good season, seems like. Well, I'm also hopeful that we're not gonna have late frosts, and usually we do all the way till May. If I have time, I will protect these. I will some for sure, because I love this. Peaches are one of my favorite fruits. And here, oh, I see some mason bees. They were quite active a few days ago. It was a very nice sunny day in the 70s. Here we have a new addition. So this is a seedling, and I'm assuming that this was a Indian Free seedling, and I found it right next to it, just like a sucker, right next to the trunk. So I dug it out. I think now it's in the 3rd year. I have to look at my records. Let's check those blossoms. To my surprise, I find that it has purple leaves. And I'm not sure if this is just because of the age. I have to pay more attention to that, or it is gonna be purple leaf peaches, and they do exist. So you can see kind of quite burgundy color of leaves. It will be interesting to see and taste the fruit. Peaches are known to produce very good quality fruit from seedlings, from the stone, from the kernel. So it is worth try planting a seed. They are not like apples, which take more tries, more seeds to find a good tasting apple. And this is another favorite, Baby Crawford, and this one is really in a nice bloom. Ooh, it's getting windy. Let's take a look at the blossoms. So now these are even lighter, but very vibrant pink. Very beautiful. And the petals are more folded, like curved inwards. Very, very nice. I'm gonna make a whole circle showing you all of these beautiful flowers. It looks so nice against the blue skies. And now let me just turn it this way. Just beautiful. So if this seedling was pollinated by baby Crawford, I could have a very, very tasty peach. All right, and the last tree in the row is Stanley plum, and this one is just getting ready. Tomorrow I should have the first flower open. That's one there. And after that it will be a turn for the apples to blossom. I wish that they will blossom all at the same time, but it will be a very nice sight to see all these apples in bloom too. This is my favorite time of the year, to see these trees in bloom on a perfect day, sunny day like this. I'm as happy now as when the trees will be loaded with fruit to eat. And for the end, I'm going to just show you what kind of work I had to do. Let me show you from this side. I think in the last video I mentioned that this silver maple on my neighbor's property was shading a lot of my trees, and now it's missing, but all this area right here was filled with branches, limbs. And so 3 days ago maybe, I had made a video actually on how I did it. It will be like a review of the 30 feet pole pruner saw, and it worked great. I'm quite satisfied. I was able to do so. I mean, this is very high up. These branches were 35-6 feet. Well, 30 feet plus another 5-6 feet, 5 feet, okay, of me extending my arms. And you can see here how many, quite a large mass of limbs and branches, and some of them were quite large. You can imagine these branches in the leaf, how much would they shade. All right, and one more time. Beautiful blue skies above my orchard. Well, I hope you have great spring days. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.